Me using the manure, which is high in nitrogen, that's a win-win. And I use my own natural liquid fertilizer that I make myself from kitchen scraps. I don't use any chemicals at all in my garden. So you can grow organically and get good results. Some of you may remember when I planted these corns inside this little raised bed. I planted more, but these are the ones that sprouted. So I am just grateful that I can be here this morning to harvest with you. Right, so I'm going to get all of these. The ants are all over them. I tried to spray them down earlier when I was watering, but there are so many that they're still lurking. I don't need all of them at once, but for that reason, the ants, I'm going to get them all. And the seedlings that I have around the back, I'm going to put them in here. You can see that each stalk have 2 or 3 corns on there. And so I am just grateful. So let's see what's inside. My Jamaican Backyard Garden, Portmore Edition. This is Gardening with Stacey. Come garden with me now, man. And what a nice place to live. Sweet jam. This is a lovely ear of corn. Looking so good. You can do it too, you know, guys. It is not hard. I have a video on how I manage to grow my corns, get nice full hairs, and get more than one hair on the cob. I'll link that video in the description so you can go and check it out. Alright, so welcome and welcome back to another Gardening with Stacey. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all. May God bless you and your family always. Alright, so let's get the rest. So while I am getting these, let's chit chat a little. What is your experience with growing corns? Are you growing them now, or will you be growing them this season for the fall season? You saw where I recently harvested my purple corns. I am so excited again to grow them and to have a better harvest. So like I mentioned, and quite a few of you also spoke about it, getting a ladder to climb on to pollinate them, since those purple corns grow so tall. I'm not sure about the ladder, but I have my garden stool, nice one, that I can use. Alright, so these ones right here on this, there are 3 on there. They're not so big at all, but they're still usable. And like I was responding to someone in the comments about my purple corns, with these as well, I think the week that I had to neglect the garden a bit, yeah, I think if I was watering and feeding, I would have gotten better results as well. So these that didn't reach anywhere too far, I think because the others were doing so well, they were kind of maybe sucking the nutrients so fast enough, and the little water that they got, that maybe this one wasn't getting that much. And you will find that if you don't water and fertilize properly, things like that will happen with your crops for sure. Because the other plants that are not getting the fertilizer, of course the ants, they are fighting to get some food and to produce. So as a result, they will lose out if not, feed and watered properly. These are some lovely calves, and you can see how, well, you probably can't see, but they are very milky. Some nice sweet corns right here. Corns are heavy feeders, especially heavy nitrogen feeders. And so me using the manure, which is high in nitrogen, that's a win-win. And I use my own natural liquid fertilizer that I make myself from kitchen scraps. I don't use any chemicals at all in my garden. So you can grow organically and get good results. I'm living literally in the desert of Jamaica. For those who don't know, like, it's super hot. Like, I'm growing in extreme heat, so it's a big challenge for me. My containers dry out quite quickly, and if you see my plants, a lot of the times by the afternoon they are so wilted. You would imagine that the nice green garden that you see in the mornings would look like that in the afternoon. It dry out quite quickly, and that is why I use mulch. And so I am able to water once per day, and if I miss a day, knowing the heat, it gets bad. So I try not to miss any day, and if I do miss a day, yeah, I try to bounce back quickly. For that week that I miss in its entirety, only God kept my garden. I'm telling you, this one looks so nice. Of course, the ants, that's my biggest challenge now in the garden, but I rather the ants than the slugs. When I can come and wash off the ants or try to add something to them, whether the diatomaceous earth or cinnamon powder, yeah, I prefer that any day. Who wants this one? Anybody say me first? It's yours. But I'll enjoy it for you. Oh my god. Yeah, so these are my corns. They look amazing, right? Alright, so thank you so much for watching, and until next time, walk good. Come garden with me now, man.
And what a nice place to live. Sweet